Hey everybody, welcome back to another amazing video. My name is Greg McDaniel with the McDaniel Callahan real estate team. And what we're going to be talking about today is why location matters when buying and selling your homes. Okay, so when you're buying and selling real estate, what are the three things that come to mind when you're talking about buying or selling a property? Location, 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 right? Now, since 1926, quoted in the New York Times, that's when that phrase came out, and it's true then and it's true now. But the one thing you really want to take a look at when it talks about location, 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 guys, a safe neighborhood. Nobody wants to be in an area where you're afraid to go outside, you're afraid your kids are going to go get snatched by some weirdo or some other travesty is going to take place. You want to know that you can go and maybe even sleep with your doors unlocked. And yes, there are still communities in the US that do that. The second thing that really comes to mind, guys, is good schools. Come on. And now, if you guys are going to pay X amount of dollars in an area with so-so schools and an X amount of dollars in great schools, and that investment with the good schools is always going to trump the area with subpar schools because people will pay a premium, get those kiddos in the best schools possible. The third one that comes to mind, guys, is convenience to pretty much everything. Shops, restaurants, bars, shopping, all of the rest of that stuff of modern conveniences. Now, where I'm sitting right now is Westside Danville. Now, Westside Danville commands a higher price because you can literally walk downtown to anything that you want, even to the 4th of July parade, and people will pay for that convenience. The fourth one that comes to mind is access to a good view or access to water. Now, if you're on a waterway or if you're on a hill with 360 to 180 views, come on, people are going to pay for that. That's what you call a quality view location. Now, in Danville, if you guys can get a view of Mount Diablo unobstructed, that's $1 million view without a doubt. So take into consideration where you're buying so that when you sell, you get the biggest return possible. Guys, the last and final thing that you really want to be looking for when it comes to having the best possible return on the property that you're buying or get the return from the home that you're selling is access to public transportation and the freeways. Now, you don't want to be backing up to the freeway, okay? 680 should not be in your backyard. But if you can get there within a few minutes, that is a big plus because that's one of the reasons I bought my first house because I could get on 680 and or 24 like that and be going any direction that I needed, and that was the deciding factor for me buying. So take that in consideration, guys. If you like living in the silence out in the boondocks, God bless you. That is a blessing as well. But if you want to get the highest return for the majority of the people that commute, make sure that you're close to the access for major roads and major freeways. Okay, guys, there are the 5 characteristics that are most commonly sought after by potential buyers and potential sellers to get the biggest return from their home. Now, let's talk about not so desirable locations. One would be right next to a hospital, so your ambulance is coming in and day out. I actually live near a busy road, and I hear ambulances all the time. It doesn't bother me, but it might bother other people. Next to an airport where jumbo jets are landing 24/7. Next to a school where people are picking up and dropping off kids, twice a day. Now, I live next to a school. My first property is next to a school. I loved living next to the school because I wasn't there when people were picking up or dropping off, but it is something to consider. Now, guys, if you are thinking about buying a home, please press this button. If you guys are thinking about selling a home, please press that button. And as always, guys, my name is Greg McDaniel with the McDaniel Callahan real estate team. And if you have any questions about real estate, give us a call, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.